Greetings, my lovely galactical beings of the universe and the galaxies, far beyond the mind's imagination. Okay, so we're doing just a small reading on what's been going on with the weather. Okay, like I've always said, that we need to read the weather is telling us about us. Now, uh, on this type of stage, uh, it's sort of like a collective thing. So we've collectively manifested all of this. Um, there's so many light workers, and let's just keep it general: light workers, or energy workers, or healers, and there's so many of us on the global stage. Uh, our powerful minds have just had enough of the nonsense and the distractions and the lies and all this fucking shit, right? Collectively, we've started we can control the weather collectively. Whoa, let that sink in for a minute. Let it sink in. So, what do we know about the hurricane? Well, we can't keep resisting, because it's going to persist. And what do I always say? What we resist, we persist. Well, why do we keep seeing it? Why is it persisting that we see it? Every time I open my phone and go on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, boom, it's always about hurricane, 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 hurricane. So it's like, okay, I have to read this. So what's going on? What do we know about hurricanes? Hurricanes is a strong form of wind, right? Wind, air. Oh, inspiration. Air. Air is inspiration. Air is also an east element of the east. Um, so what do we know about what? So if you think about if you think about a hurricane, right, with this air, that's a strong, powerful wind. Air equals one. Okay, so that's new beginnings, new opportunities. Air is also inspiration. What we're being inspired, so we're trying to inspire. We're trying to inspire mass consciousness, awareness, right? Elevate the consciousness. Bring us together now. Okay, because we're gonna. If you say, uh, let's look at it like this: I am the hurricane. I am the wind that controls the hurricane. I am the wind that blows through the countryside. Yes, we do need destruction. Yes, because that's a balance. So we're basically balancing all of this crap out. But now we have fires up in I don't even know. It's on the west coast, I think. I don't even know. They just dawned on me that there's fires going crazy. So if you think of fire, fire is a number two element. Fire is also uh, a southern element of the south. So fire. So okay. So that means fire is fueling, burning inside of all of the light workers. Just imagine all of the fucking light workers, all of the ones who are higher elevated in consciousness, who is just out of the mind and just out of here, out of existence. And because we're so warped, society and everything around us has been warping us to do this, because it's the power of the mind. And if we all connect and linked our mind, and we all connect our info together, we create a lot of shit. We create havoc. But these things need to happen, and it's sad because this is what nature does. So you can't go against nature. So, um, so fire is. You think if you go inside and think of fire, think of the solar plexus, or even the sacral, right? It's that energy, that creativity energy, that sexual energy, that driving force the fuel, right? Soul, the illumination of the soul. And then we have this powerful wind that just gives us a bunch of inspiration. It's right, it's just crazy. This wind, all this oxygen, everything, all this light we're breathing is fueling this fire deep down with rage. So now we have to control this, because when we're up here in higher dimensions or higher forms of consciousness, sometimes we forget that we are powerful minds, we are powerful machines. And a collective, we're powerful, we're more powerful. And the shadow is scared. They're very scared now. Whoa. So, but I find it more interesting, the names given to these hurricanes. Harvey. I looked up Harvey, and it meant, in an old English, it's an old English name. Harvey is a family name, and basically I can't pronounce half of the fucking names they were given on there, so you can look it up. I'm just giving you, I'll just do it, the English wording. Basically, Harvey is an old English name, and it means iron, blazing, battle, strong, worthy. In French, it's battle worthy. That's interesting. Battle worthy. So what are we battling? Right? We're battling for freedom of the consciousness, right? We're battling out where we are battling to be free, because we are worthy now. So, because we're beyond 3 dimension, 4th dimension, even 5th dimension. We're beyond that. Even though we're here to assist whoever's seeking higher dimensions, we're here to assist. Our light is on now. Right? Our lighthouse is shining now. Hello. We're here. We are here. If you go looking, you'll find it. Very interesting. Battle. We're battle worthy in the south. In the south. Which is a fire element. Now west is water. There's a water element. So then we have the floods. We have the floods and all this wind and crazy rain and tropical storm now. Which is interesting. Because if you look at tropical storm already, I see TS. TS is 12. 12 laws of the universe. 12 calendar months. 12 apostles. I'm sure you can go on and on and on. But 12, 1 and 2 is 3, which is a unity. So now, wait a minute. So this is this is the big stage. This is the big great event right here. Right here. Because the timeline, the shift is just blowing my mind now. How we're just jumping timelines. Like, whoa. You know. Let's go further. The next one up is Irma. I looked this up. It derives from a German name, Ermin. I-R. Notice that now. I and R. IR is 9. So it would be 99. So would be 18. Would be 9. Anyway, that's just throwing that out there. That's for some of you who out there who needs numbers and who needs to hear these things. I got you. Ermin is Ermin, which means goddess of war. What? When I read that, it blew my mind. The god, especially the goddess of war. I mean, how, it's a European thing, and here it's a goddess of war, battling in the south with the battle worthy, because she's battle worthy. We are all battle worthy. We are all worthy now. Our light is worthy now, because our light's going We are in the storm. We are in the storm. Hello. We are in the storm with our light on. Welcome to this video. Yes, I look like a mess because I've been crazy. I've been doing, it's just as hectic over here. And that's why I get the name Chaos with a K. Go figure that. They give me these names. I don't know. I have no idea. They're like, Chaos. I'm like, okay, figure that one out, buddy. You have to have the balance. I understand. I got you guys. Anyway, battle worthy, goddess of war. Now we have Jose. Look this up in basically in the Spanish definition, it would be may God give increase. And in the Hebrew, it's God shall add. Now, those of you who are righteous with the oneness, with the whole God thing, God shall add. What is he adding? What are we adding? Don't worry about what it says, what's out there. Worry about what's in here. What are you adding? Okay? Bring out your goddess. Your goddess is worthy of battling because we'll win. Because light always wins. Because we have the fire. We have that fuel that gives us the power. Now, just to show some compassion for all those who were devastated and who was lost things, and who, the death tolls and all this. Whether you believe any of this shit or not, whether you think it's geoengineered or whether you think it's just natural disaster or whatever, it does not matter. It's just all for you to read into it, to help you be positive. Be positive because of where we're going. Now, I've always been said, this is the web. We are building the web. We are each a strand in the web. So now we all have our lights on. Hello. Seek us. You can seek us out at any time. You can call me anytime. I don't really give a shit. You can always contact me 24/7. I will be more than happy to talk to anybody. I'd be more than happy to help someone through something. I don't ask for nothing because I'm always taken care of, so it don't matter. I am powerful. Right? I am the hurricane. I am the fire. I am disaster. I am dark and light. I understand all these things. I was upstairs just listening to some affirmations, and I had to go back to the dark, and I think this is what this hurricane is about, is going back inside, just getting away from this, riding the storm out, being the praying mantis, and being still. And I had to go back down into dark and see some more dark shit that I did not want to, because I guess that's who I am. So I'll have to balance these things out. So we're balancing it out now, and I can understand people who make evil decisions, if you will, who just do dumb shit, who does not do righteousness. I understand. I'm not saying I did everything. I'm saying I've actually thought of everything, fucked up. So anyway, that's a little something on how to read. So now we have Jose coming onto the east coast. Imagine that east. East is earth, no, air. Air element. It's the air. And what do you know? The air is number one. That is just, it's a new beginning. You know, it's a new beginning. So on these, it's just a little something to read into everything. Pick apart stuff. Yes, it's devastating. Yeah, it's but show compassion while you're picking apart. You know, and understand that you are down there losing your shit. You are losing your home. You are losing your vehicle. You know, you are dying. Understand these things. That you are death, and you are dying, and you are losing everything, but you have everything. Because you have inspiration, you have fuel, you have out of body existence, non-physical. So on that happy note, collectively, I'll see you somewhere. Seek out the light, and if you don't, when you seek it, you know, you're only seeking for your understanding, and then you just turn your light on to your understanding. So, interesting things that are going on. I hate to say this, but there's more devastation to come. I don't know what, but whatever, because in this country, in USA, it's going to shut down. The whole place, everywhere across the country, places are going to start shutting down because of, you know, disaster or, you know, catastrophe or whatever. But the whole world is going to be in awe because of what's going on, and that's basically what's going on. I mean, if you do more research, if you look, you know, at the floods in India, I mean, it goes on and on. You know, so those are the things they don't want you to see. What's going on over there? It's just, oh my God, America. But that just doesn't matter. That's all the dividing and labeling and all that. So you're just separating. They're trying to separate everybody. So on that happy note, I believe that's all I have for right now. And think of the next step. Jose is the key one, because God shall add. What are you adding? What do I need to add now? That's where I'm at. What do I need to add? I already have inspiration. I've already got that fire fueling inside. Passion. Adding something to your passion. That's where it's at. Patience. Ride the storm out. Go within. Be love. Be light. Be knowledge. Be wisdom. Be a witch. Be a warlock. Be a druid. Be a yoga teacher. I don't care. Just love it. Live it. Inspire. Inspiration. That's the main thing here, is the inspiration and the fuel. It's there. Just think of that fire or that wind. Think of every time you breathe in, see a hurricane, breathing in the hurricane, fueling the fire inside, to your passion, and illuminate the soul. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in, listening, and chatting as always. Be inspiring, be unique, be colorful, and do what? Fly with it. Fly with the wind. I love you guys. I'll see you soon.